What's good, everybody? It is Ace here, back with another props video. Right now we got some props playing out. I think we're 10-4 right now. Yeah, 10-4 right now. We got like 3 props left in that Dodgers game, so pretty decent day. If the Dodgers props chalk, then it's like it's a mad day. But the past week it's been really good days, so can't really complain about a mediocre day. It wasn't like a insane chalk day or whatever. But video went 1-1. Webb hit. He also cashed on prize picks, and then Abrams unfortunately did not get a hit, which sucked because I really liked that play. But it is what it is. It happens. Sports bets. Optimizer profited today like 0.5 units. We hit this yes run first inning and then no run first inning combo. So that was a nice little cash, sweat free. And then we also have another slip playing out that's like a League of Legends player. He cashes, that's another 3x. So Optimizer did well, and then also gave out these 2 prize picks plays in the server for the leans, and those 2 cashed. So yeah, the MLB live has been really good that I've been giving out in the server. All my plays are in the Discord server. But yeah, Pavetta 2 strikeouts first 2 innings, and then Webb as well. I just loved Webb a lot today, so I took his live as well. And yeah, that's a 7-0 streak on MLB live props on prize picks. So I know most of my plays are alt lines. Well, we're also cashing prize picks as well in the Discord server, so make sure you guys join up, get all the value. Ton of green slips today. My boy Josh cashed out today, took the live slips. He like the 2 pitchers for their fantasy scores as well. Also gave out these 2 leans, Perez and Sanchez, and then yeah, a bunch of hit props cash today. I posted all my cashes on my Twitter, which was in the description of this video. So yeah, if you guys want every single play that I post, I'm posting plays right now as we speak, getting the early value, getting the pre-bump value. Make sure you guys join the Discord, get $5 off your first month of starter. And then if you want to add the optimizer option, which I basically just send out slips from prize picks and underdog that are from the DGF optimizer, I send those out to you guys every single day. We're up like 10.5 units in the last 2.5 weeks, so really good profit. If you guys want to add that to your membership as well, you can get your first month of that $5 off as well. A very good value here, $5 off on the starter and optimizer for your first month. Cash every single day in the past week so far. Today was like mediocre, but then the MLB live made up for it, and then the optimizer slips made up for it. So yeah, we'll take it. But let's get into these 2 props for today. I got 2 props for the YouTube folks. Have every single play in my Discord. But let's get into those 2 props for today. The first one is going to be, both are on sleeper. It's going to be Nestor Cortes over 5.5 strikeouts. So you look at this chart and you're like, you know, I mean, hit rate doesn't really matter that much, but there's a reason why I'm showing you this chart. So it's a home game. Remember that there's a key thing when you're looking at pitcher props is you got to look at their home splits and their road splits. When we look at his home games, you see a whole different chart. He's Nestor Cortes. He's cashed this line in 7 out of 9 home games this season, averaging 6.3 strikeouts per game at home. So just like the Logan Webb prop yesterday, the matchup is really good, which I'll get into the matchup for this prop in a little bit. But like the Webb prop from yesterday that we took, the matchup is really good. The hit rate is really good at home or on the road. In this case, it's home for Cortes. And this just feels like a mispriced. Like I feel like it's -150 over 5.5. I feel like this could easily be like -140 over 6.5 before the game starts, because this is, I'll get into the matchup, but the matchup is amazing. Hit rate's amazing. He also has a higher K rate at home, as you can tell by that hit rate. His K rate at home is 26%, and then on the road it's 20%. That's a 6% difference. Just from at home compared to on the road. That's a pretty drastic difference. So we're getting it's good that we're taking them over at home as opposed to on the road. That's obviously why I'm showing you his hit rate at home. He's cashed this line very well at home. And in the matchup, like I said, very good matchup, literally the best matchup you can get as a left-handed pitcher. He's facing the Boston Red Sox, who are striking out at the highest rate to left-handed pitchers in the last 30. That's 28.2%. Like I previously mentioned, the hit rate, the matchup for this price is pretty crazy. This prop I think should be favored to go over 6.5, not 5.5 by the time the game starts. We'll see if that's how it ends up, but I just feel like based on the hit rate and the matchup, like you should be favored over 6.5. So I'm liking this prop. It's also at 6 on prize picks, so if I like it over 5.5, I expect them to get 6+. So it just has push potential if you take it here and then he just gets 6, which, you know, it's better than a chalk. But for the Logan Webb prop, I posted him 5+ Ks, and then I took his 5.0 over on prize picks, and then he ended up getting 6. So that ended up working out for the prize picks, folks. So if you want to go ahead and take this, if you're not on sleeper or chalkboard, then go for it. Just just heads up, you might have a push at 6. That's the only difference. But yeah, so Nestor Cortes over 5.5 strikeouts. Out of the expected Red Sox lineup, 7 of their 9 players have a 25% K rate or higher against left-handed pitchers, which is obviously insane. That's why they are striking out the most to left-handed pitchers. They just have a ton of batters in the lineup that are striking out a ton. And then also 5 out of those 9 expected players have a 29% K rate or higher. So obviously, very, very good matchup for him. The last 4 out of 5 left-handed pitchers have cleared this line against the Red Sox, including Trevor Rogers last game, like 2 days ago, I believe. And he's terrible. He just doesn't have a really good K rate at all, and he was able to get 6 on the Red Sox. So I definitely expect Cortes to get 6 as well himself. And then our second prop for the YouTube video is going to be Kevin Gausman over 6 plus strikeouts, so over 5.5 strikeouts. Go ahead and check his alt line, over 5.5 strikeouts. He doesn't have the best hit rate at all, really, and then he has a better K rate on the road. It doesn't really show in his hit rates because the first 2 games he was injured. He was coming back from injury, I believe. That's why he only got 70 and 50 pitches. So in the last 6 games, if you look at those games a bit closely, you'll see high K games. You'll see some chalks against some tough opponents, but 8 Ks, 10 Ks, 10 Ks. And the reason I'm taking this into account more than the chalks is because these were easy opponents. Washington isn't, but Detroit was a pretty easy opponent, and then Oakland is obviously one of the easiest opponents. He's getting the easiest opponent today, so that's why that's more important than these chalks against really tough teams. Yeah, he's cashed this in his last 7 out of 11 games. He's cashed this in his last 3 out of 5 road games. He also has a higher K rate on the road. I'll show you guys right here. He has a K rate of 25% on the road this season compared to only 21.7% at home. That's a 3.2% higher K rate on the road this season. And this is another road game for him. So, and not only is this a road game for Gausman, this is the most pitcher-friendly park in the league. So that should help him as well, as he's also better on the road. He's facing the Mariners, like I said, the easiest matchup in the league. So we got Cortes against the Red Sox, who are the easiest matchup against the lefties. We got Gausman against the Mariners, easiest matchup against righties. So facing the Mariners, like I said, who are striking out at the highest rate to right-handed pitchers in the last 30, 29.9%, which is absolutely insane. Like I said, he's better on the road. So playing in the most pitcher-friendly park, that should play into his advantage. I'm not too big on pitcher versus batter history. So like, if we go ahead and check versus Gausman, and then they have specific stats against Gausman himself, obviously, right? I'm not too big on this in my write-ups personally, but I know a lot of people are. So for the people that like to take this into account, he does have very, very good history against most of these batters. Raleigh, he's got a 42.9% K rate. Garver, 28.6. Crawford, 25. France, 30. Moore, 40. Rojas, 33. Raleigh, 33. And then Julio, 50. So for the people that like to take that into account, he's got a very good K rate against Mariners. He cashed this in both games against them last season, although he was a better pitcher. I think he had better velo last year, and he was just a better pitcher overall last year, so I don't really take that into account that much, but some people do. So just showing it to you guys. More information is better than no information. Also, 9 straight right-handed pitchers have cashed this line against the Mariners, which is absolutely insane. 9 straight. Burns 6, Creamer 8, Grayson 8, Ryan 10, Lopez 9, Ober 9, Pepio 8, Littell 6, and then Taj Bradley 8. So 9 straight right-handed pitchers have cashed this line against the Mariners. Gausman's getting a really good matchup. So those are 2 props that I like for the YouTube video. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to have more props in my Discord as we speak. I'm still researching right now. I'm just getting this out as fast as I can, you guys. And then I'm literally, right after I'm recording and uploading, I'm going back to the lab. So yeah, just getting this out as fast as I can. 2 props for the YouTube folks. Cortes over 5.5 strikeouts. I like that for 1 unit. And then Gausman 6 plus strikeouts, so over 5.5 strikeouts as well. I like that for 0.75 units. So yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord. $5 off the first month of starter premium, so that'll be $20 a month, and then you could also get $5 off your first month of optimizer as well if you want to add that on. So you can get both of those for only $30 for your first month. That's only $1 a day to get every single prop. I usually have, on good days, I have like 15 props up, and in the last week we have an 80% hit rate, so you can't really beat that value. But yeah, as I said, those are 2 props. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July. Peace.